Hello, we're back. Episode 4. Everyone say hello to Tom Betty Best. He's back. He's back. So yeah, basically last Thursday we tried this and technical breakdown, but Bestie got up to question 5. But he's actually going to be starting from scratch again this week, so yeah, what are you saying, Best? Yeah, I'm sure we can. Noise. Okay. Who? Everything seems quiet. Calv, is the sound okay, bro? Calv's in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Calvus. So basically, yeah, it's quiz night. We're back. Bestie, can you see the YouTube? Cool. I'm just gonna show you the leaderboard now. So we've got Sam and Calv. Oh wait, there. Can you not hear Bestie? Speak again. It's weird. They can't hear you. 1 second. No, it's 1 sec. Speak now?
Hello.
Okay, we got you now. Thanks for tuning in, Skullboy. Appreciate it. Calv, is the sound okay now? It should be okay. I'm just gonna bring up the leaderboard. So we've got Sam Clifford and Calv Drury down in, on 5 basically. And then Carboot Chris is sitting all the way up in 12, which is some feat.
I gotta try and catch Carboot Chris here.
Did you see his run? His mazy run?
I saw most of it. I didn't see up to 12. I saw most of it. I think I saw up to like 11 at least, but I was on lunch and then I had to go back to work. So
it was madness, absolute madness.
He's done well.
The man's lethal. The man is actually lethal. I think we're good though. I think we're good. Hopefully everyone can hear everything. It's just, yeah. It was just being a bit weird. Like, it sounded quiet to me. So, Cal says sound is great. So thanks, Cal. Should we kick off? Should we get into things?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready, Chris.
Oh no. Okay. Question 1. This is for the first point. In the video game Super Mario Odyssey, what is the name of Mario's sidekick? Is it Bowler? Is it Mr. Hat? Is it Cappy? Or is it Bass?
Basically, with this, I bought a Switch to play this game because I was unsure on Switch, and then I played this and I loved it. And it's happened to me before with Mario games and stuff. And it's C, Cappy.
Final answer?
That's the final answer, Chris. Please.
Well done. 1 point. Question 2. Which famous boxer fronted a video game on the Nintendo NES called Punch-Out? Was it A, Lennox Lewis? Was it B, George Foreman? Was it C, Muhammad Ali? Or was it D, Mike Tyson?
Now, I know there's a Muhammad Ali game on Game Boy, or I think there's a Muhammad Ali game on Game Boy. But I'm gonna go for D, Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Sure that there wasn't a Muhammad Ali game on the NES?
I've seen the Muhammad Ali game on Game Boy, and I was gonna buy it at the time. It was from the shop in Shrewsbury. He had it, and it was decent condition. And I don't necessarily think the price was too far away. Really, I think it was kind of cheap. But I left it. But yeah, I do know that there's a game known as Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, so I'm going to go D.
Let's see if he's right. Well done, 2 points on the board. Question 3. For which console was the video game Shenmue originally released? Was it A, the Dreamcast? Was it B, the GameCube? Was it C, the Saturn? Or was it D, the Xbox?
I'm not so sure on this one because my first instinct is Shenmue Dreamcast, because I know it exists on Dreamcast and you can get a compilation where it's 1 and 2 together. I don't think it's GameCube, I don't think it's Xbox, but I'm a bit thing with Dreamcast and Saturn because was it on the Saturn? I don't know.
I'll just mention at this point, because I haven't yet, that obviously you've got your 3 standard lifelines, you've got your 50-50, you your phone a friend, and you've got to ask the audience.
No, I think if this game was on Saturn, I would have seen it at some point shopping for retro games or sort of looking on eBay. But the only one I've ever seen was Dreamcast, so I'm going to go A, Dreamcast.
Besty's going to go A, Dreamcast. 100% it wasn't on the Saturn?
I'm not 100%, but those are the only two that are getting me, really, because there's no way it's on GameCube or Xbox, but yeah, I've never seen it on Saturn, never, ever, ever, so... And I know it's on Dreamcast. I know it's kind of a game you should pick up on Dreamcast. So I'm going to go A, Dreamcast. Final answer.
Bestie?
Yes.
You've just won 3 points.
Yes!
I said 1 too early. I was meant to keep you in suspense. Yeah, I just want to say hello to the Haydens. The Haydens have just tuned in, which is Carbeat Chris and Bargain Bell.
Hello.
Right, question 4. Crash Bandicoot 4 was recently announced, but what is its subtitle? Is it A, it's about Cortex? Is it B, it's about Wumpa? Is it C, it's about time? Or is it D, it's about Uka?
I think they're all good names, to be fair. But there's only one that really stands out, and it's the one that you would describe this game with, because it's been like, what, 15 years, 17 years? So I would say it's definitely C, it's about time.
Final answer?
Yeah, it's my final. Yeah, definitely final answer. It's about time, because it is about time we had a new Crash game, really.
Well done, 4 points. Yeah, it's about time is one of the rare occurrences, I think, where you look at a name and it's so spot on. It's just, it works on so many levels. It's such a brilliant name. Question 5. Oh, by the way, Carbeat Chris said these questions are way too easy.
Compared to Chris's.
Skullboy says, yeah, got all 4 right so far myself. Right, moving on. Question 5. Released in 2019, which character features on the cover of the video game Mortal Kombat 11? Is it A, Sub-Zero? Is it B, Raiden? Is it C, Scorpion? Or is it D, Liu Kang?
Well, I don't think it's Liu Kang. It's Liu Kang.
Have I spelled that wrong?
No, I don't think you have, but you definitely. I would pronounce it Liu Kang, not Louis Kang. It's not Louis Kang, like. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought it was Liu Kang. I'm not 100% on this, but I think I've seen the cover enough, and my first instinct is Raiden, because I'm sure it's kind of got this kind of vibe to it, where it's got Raiden's cap. But it could be Scorpion.
I just want to say hello to Dave Repairs. Thanks for tuning in, fella. So yeah, released in 2019, which character features on the cover of the video game Mortal Kombat 11? Is it Sub-Zero, Raiden, Scorpion, or Liu Kang? Get your 3 lifelines. Got the 50-50, got the phone a friend, and you've got the all-important Ask the Audience.
How many people are in the chat?
We have 9 individuals in the chat currently.
I'm a bit stuck on this.
Adam,
I knew you were going to be harsh with me.
Adam Donk Edwards is in the chat. How's it going, Butler? What are you thinking at this point, Bestie?
What I'm thinking is, it's not Liu Kang, but I can't rule out any of the others. My first instinct was Raiden, but now I'm starting to think it could be either Sub-Zero or Scorpion, and I'm not sure how you would distinguish the two. When I'm pretty sure it's just a face, isn't it? It's just a head. It's not a full. It's not got color. It's just a face behind the Mortal Kombat 11 sort of logo.
Well, more knowledgeable man than you have used lifelines earlier in the game.
Question 5. I knew this was going to be harsh. I'm just trying to picture it.
If it's
yellow,
handy,
yellow cover. It's a yellow cover. It's white writing.
if it's handy, a piece of advice I would give is plant yourself in game. You're walking down the aisle, you look to your left, and you see a beautiful copy of MK11. Who is sitting on that cover? You got to put yourself in there. You got to sort of plonk yourself right in there, like you're in a simulation game. You know, just plonk yourself in. Take a look around.
What I'm thinking is I'm not going to get caught out on question 5 and literally go to 0 points. So I'm going to do a 50-50 because I just A, B or C. I know it's not Liu Kang, but I instinctively thought Raiden. But now I'm like, nah, I think it's more likely to be Scorpion. But I'm going to go 50-50.
You're gonna go for a 50-50?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay, Tom Best is going to go for a 50-50. What? Computer, please take away 2 wrong answers. You've been left with A, Sub-Zero, and C, Scorpion. Thanks for tuning in, Steve Brano. Steve Brano says, good luck, Tom.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Who's Steve Brano?
One of my loyal following. Nah,
One of your subs.
possibly one of Carboot Chris's boys.
Okay. C, Scorpion.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I'm so terrified. Yeah, it's Scorpion.
For 5 points, is Scorpion the cover character on Mortal Kombat 11? Bestie?
Yes.
Just won 5 points. Now, we go into the hard questions.
No.
Right, anyway, let's move.
Questions are solid.
Question 6. In the video game The Last of Us, what is the name of the teenage girl you must escort across a post-apocalyptic US? Is it A, Anna? Is it B, Ellie? Is it C, Lily? Or is it D, Eleanor?
Right, so with this game, I've never played it, but it's one of the titles that I like to watch YouTube videos of people playing this because I find it quite. If the YouTuber is good, I find it engaging and I find it really entertaining. So I watched a guy play this back in the day when it came out, so I know the game pretty well. The second one's just come out, and I've literally, as the second one's come out, I've just bought a PS3 and a copy of it to be able to play it for myself for the first time. So yeah, I know this game really well, and it's I can't think of the actress's name, but it's B, Ellie.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, yeah. It was the girl who did like
Juno?
Super Bad, or she was in something like yeah, she was in a couple of things.
Okay.
Really well known. It's Ellie.
Bestie is going to go for Ellie. Let's see if he's right. How do we do this now? %? Ellie?
Yeah.
Bestie?
Yes.
1 point. Done.
Thank God.
Moving on. Wrong button. Which of these games from the series The Legend of Zelda has an emphasis on side-scrolling gameplay? Is it A, The Legend of Zelda? Is it B, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link? Is it C, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past? Or is it D, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening?
Oh my God. Right, okay, so straight off the bat, I'm going to rule out. I wish I'd used the 50-50 wouldn't have helped because you would have taken away C and D. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say it's not Link to the Past and it's not Link's Awakening because they were more like top-down games like Pokemon. Link's Awakening was a Game Boy game and it was top-down. Link to the Past has just been re-released on Switch and that was also a top-down game. The Legend of Zelda. I'm tempted towards B, because I feel as though maybe the first one they didn't. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's B because the first one maybe that was always also top down. It was more of an RPG, more of an adventure game than a side scroller. And I think in the one of them they put in side scrolling to make it different.
Hello to Money Mental. He's just slid into the chat. We are on question 7. We are 1 lifeline in. And we are looking at Zelda. Manny Menzel said you owe him a pint if you win.
I owe him a pint if I win. So that's getting to question 15. I think at this rate, we're on question 7 and we're answering questions like these. I don't think there's much chance, really, of a pint. But, you know, was that one miracle? I know it's not C and D, but I don't know that it's not A or B. I'm kind of tempted towards B because I don't think they would have put side-scrolling in the first one, then taken it away.
Which of these games from the series, The Legend of Zelda, has an emphasis on side-scrolling gameplay? Is it Zelda? Legend of? Is it Zelda 2? The Adventure of Link? Is it A Link to the Past? Or is it Link's Awakening?
I'm gonna say outright that I don't feel as though, and I'm not. This isn't in a negative way, but I don't necessarily feel as though my 2 phone of friends would know this.
What? What are you trying to say about them?
Well, they have they have an
You obviously haven't. Sorry, you obviously haven't covered retro, have you? You haven't covered retro here.
The 2 of them put together have an extensive gaming knowledge, but I just don't feel as though they'll know this. I don't feel as though they would have played NES or played these games.
That's a tough question. You need to know Zelda. You need to know that Nintendo back catalogue. You need to be able to go through. And you need to look at those games and see what perspective you're playing from. It's not easy.
What I wish is that I didn't use my 50-50, but I had to.
You have 2 lifelines. You have the phone a friend, and you have ask the audience.
I know that there's something about this that they did. It's either that they did it in the first game and took it away, or they put it in the second game. I'm aware of this, but it was a feature that was put in, and I kind of feel like if they were going to put a feature like this in, they would have thought to themselves, well, you know, everybody else is side-scrolling, like with Mario and Contra, anything. They were side-scrolling. I'm going to go B, Zelda 2.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going to risk it because I don't feel as though I want to use the lifeline of ask an audience, and I don't necessarily think the guys I'm going to phone are going to know it. So I'm going to go B. Yeah, I'm going to just risk it.
Okay, bestie. Let's lock it in. Let's see if your luck is in. Played many of the early Zelda games? Zelda 2?
No.
Bestie.
Yeah.
Just 1. 7 points. Oh my word.
I was so unsure there. I thought they may have done it in the first and taken it away, but I remember there being a thing that they put side-scrolling in. I knew they did something different in one of the games.
Well, you got it, my boy. You got it. Question 8. This is for 8 points. Which company created and developed the video game series Castlevania? Was it A, Midway? Was it B, Capcom? Was it C, Konami? Or was it D, Ocean?
It's not Midway.
No, you still got phone a friend, and you still got ask the audience.
Okay, so again, I'm doing the same with the last question. It's not Ocean, and it's not Midway. It's Capcom or Konami, and I don't think it's Capcom. It's not Capcom. No, C, Konami. Final answer, C, Konami.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I don't think it's Capcom.
Let's lock it in. See if you're right. Sorry, one sec. Have you played much of Castlevania?
I played like Castlevania 4 and stuff because I found it in the boot. The one game I'm trying to picture is Castlevania PS3, which I have. Yeah. Oh, you just put the answer up. You just put the answer up.
You just want a point.
I saw it before you said it.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it on my screen. It came up as C Konami on green before you said it.
I think you might mean the highlight thing, right?
No. You got it the wrong way round. You put the green bar up, didn't you, first?
Yeah, that's the highlight for like which.
Oh,
you give me the answer, but yeah. What?
Okay. Sorry.
Question 9. Released on the NES in 1990. A lot of NES in this quiz. What is the name of the sequel to the video game Metal Gear? Is it A, Snake's Revenge? Is it B, Snake Returns? Is it C, The Return of Snake? Or is it D, Foxhound?
I don't necessarily know this for sure. I'm pretty sure it's not Foxhound D. And I don't think it's The Return of Snake. My first instinct is Snake's Revenge.
Released on the NES in 1990. What is the name of the sequel to the video game Metal Gear? We have A, Snake's Revenge, B, Snake Returns, C, The Return of Snake, and D, Foxhound.
I don't think it's D or B. I don't think it's Snake Returns. I think that's a pretty poor name. It's not Snake Returns, no. And I don't think it would be The Return of Snake. I'm just going risky the whole time. Like, I don't know these, but I've got an instinct on them. Snake's Revenge, A.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Let's lock it in.
Lock it in.
Ever played any of the earlier Metal Gear games on the NES?
No, the only one well, it's not that I was unaware of a sequel. I know Metal Gear, but I don't necessarily know the sequel.
Bestie.
Yeah.
It's 1. 9 points.
Yes.
Very good. Very, very good.
Definitely stuck out to me, that Snake's Revenge.
We move into a key area now. We are looking at the 10-point question. You could guarantee yourself a 10-point haul here, regardless of anything else. What is the name of the main antagonist in the video game series Banjo-Kazooie? Is it A, Drizella? Is it B, Barbarette? C, Badalin? Or is it D, Gruntilda?
These are tough, man.
Have you ever played Banjo-Kazooie?
No. Yeah. I mean, for a brief moment.
For a brief moment. Fucking
Yeah, not for more than testing purposes. The one name that's sticking out to me there that I think would be in an N64 game of this caliber is Gruntilda. I don't think it would be Badeline. Like, that's just odd. It wouldn't be, oh, Badeline. Barbarette? No. It's Drizella, or Gruntilda.
You got 2 lifelines. You have a phone a friend, and you have the ask the audience.
How many we got in the chat?
We have 9 eager viewers. Yeah.
Okay. Now, the options are here is I take my 9, and at least I'm second. Now I know I've got my phone of friends, but again, I'm pretty sure didn't Sam say the other day that he didn't have an N64? Did he say he didn't have an N64? He didn't have something. He didn't have a PlayStation?
I can't remember, to be honest.
I can't. I'm not going to say I don't think my guys will know this, but I don't necessarily know that they'll know it.
No.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know that they would have played this game. Drizella.
What is the name of the main...
Badeline is not. It's just not an option. Badeline's not happening. Neither's Barbarette. It would be in a game like that. It would have to be something. It would have to have a sound. It would have to be poignant. So Gruntilda is just brilliant because something's coming to me that I think the main protagonist, the main antagonist is a witch. I think she's a witch. The main antagonist, yeah. I think it's a witch. Well, I remember. Because she's on the cover, isn't she? There's a witch on the cover. And it wouldn't be called Barbarette or Badeline. Because that would just be naff. Drizella's not bad. Drizella. No. I'm going to risk this, and I'm going to go D, Gruntilda. I'm afraid.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it is, but I'm not sure on this. I'm cacking it a bit.
But it is your final answer.
Yeah, it rings a bell. Gruntilda.
Okay, let's lock it in. Oh. So. You know, if you get this wrong, you'll be back to 5 with Sam and Calv.
Well, I'll have to do more research next time.
Bestie.
Go on.
You just secured 10 points.
Yes!
Well done. Well
yes,
done.
Yeah.
Dave Professor, wag, way of eliminating the answer. Many circles. Supposed to be cooking, I can't tell myself away. It's riveting here in the studio as we move into question 11.
Thank you, guys.
In the video game series, Professor Layton. What is the professor's full name? Is it Professor Herschel Layton? Is it Professor Lupin Layton? Is it Professor Hobson Layton? Or is it Professor Brannigan Layton?
Now, I'm secure on 10, so I don't need. I can stay where I am, can't I? If I answer this wrong.
Yeah, you won't fall. You have your 2 lifelines. You've got the phone a friend, and you've got the ask the audience. You're
One thing I would say is that I think you've done well to. There's one right answer there, and you've put 3 to it. So I think you've done well to, make them sort of all a bit. It could be any of them. Professor Brannigan Layton. No. Lupin. It could be. Herschel, I'm not so sure about. Herschel's a Jewish name. Is Professor Layton Jewish? I don't know. It's a Jewish name, Herschel. That's Krusty's father's name in The Simpsons, Herschel Krustofsky.
Hobson.
Hobson.
Simpsons trivia.
Because he's like British, isn't he? He's like isn't he just a Brit? Is he like? Am I thinking of Sherlock Holmes? Herschel Layton? No. Hobson.
In the video game series Professor Layton, what is the professor's full name?
Do you know that not that this is allowed, but I wish I had my sister as a phone a friend, because my sister's played a lot of these, and I bought her a few of them, and she's played all of them, so she would know it, because if it says it in the game, she would know it. So, can you phone a friend who's not on your list?
Yeah, you can ring your sister if you want.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. Obviously, you would be giving up the phone a friend lifeline.
Well, obviously, yes, but I thought I thought it was a nomination.
It is a basic nomination, but we occasionally do a deal where you give up 2 lifeline. No, I'm joking. Yeah, you can ring your sister.
Can I just go off screen just for a second just to get her number, because I don't know her number?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to have to entertain the crowds at this point.
Just entertain.
We have Bestie here. He is sitting... He's sitting on the 11th question. It's a real toughie. It's a Leighton question. I don't know if our audience knows this one.
Okay, I'm gonna call. Is that right?
Yes, we are activating the phone a friend.
I'm gonna go speakerphone.
Oh.
Do you want to talk to her first?
I'll try.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, Kate, answer the phone.
The tension is unbearable here in the studio.
I'm gonna go mobile. I'm sorry. 07.
Bestie is using his phone a friend. He is trying to get hold of his sister.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello.
You're right. You are? Oh, sorry. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Howard.
Oh, you doing that tonight?
Yeah. You're my phone a friend. Can you answer the house phone so I can hear you a bit better? Alright then, cheers. Bye. Sorry, the line was a bit shit there.
No worries.
We're gonna get this question done.
We are so close.
We are gonna get this question done, and she's the best person to ring. She's played of all, but she's not gonna know it now. I know it. I'm just gonna talk, Hutch, because the
okay, mate. Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, yeah.
Do you mean we're on it now?
Yeah, we're on YouTube Live now, so don't swear.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hutch is going to give me 30 seconds, and I'm going to ask you a question. I'm hoping you're going to know it.
Oh my god.
You're going to know this, Kate. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, this is a question just for you.
Oh my god. I'm nervous.
Hutch,
Okay.
Hutch, are you ready for the 30 seconds?
Yeah, you're in, mate. You're in. Go.
In the video game series Professor Layton, what is the professor's full name? Is it A, Professor Herschel Layton, B, Professor Lupin Layton, C, Professor Hobson Layton, or D, Professor Brannigan Layton?
Herschel.
Is it Herschel?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah, 100%.
I would have ruled out Herschel. I didn't think it sounded right. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Kate.
Alright, bye.
Alright, thank you. Bye. Well, that's definitive. She's played it. She's played them all. She knows his name. It's A, Herschel Layton, the one I ruled out for being Jewish. Not in any kind of way. I just didn't think it sounded right.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, definitely. She knows it. She's played them all.
We're going to go for A, Professor Herschel Layton. Trying to remember the buttons. I don't know why I'm forgetting all the buttons. Here we go. Have you played any of these games yourself?
No, I've owned a fair few of them. I've sold a fair few of them, and I've given a fair few of them to my sister. So yeah, no, never. I would like to because they seem cool. They seem good.
Well done. You've just won 11 points.
Thank you, Kate.
Very well done. We move on to question 12. How many different coloured shapes are there in the video game Tetris? Are there A, 7, B, 8, C, 10, or D, 12?
Right, okay, so I'm going to go through this. There's a line. There's a straight line. That's 1. There's a square. That's 2. There's 3 and 1 like that. So that's 3. There's an L shape one way. That's 4. And an L shape the other way. That's 5. And then there's a dog leg one way, that's 6, and dog leg the other way, that's 7. There isn't any more. 7, A.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's no more than that. It's that, and the square. 7. Gotta be.
Right.
Although you have got 8, haven't you? Oh. Seven. Final answer, 7.
Final answer.
Yep. 7.
Okay, I'm going to lock it in now.
Come on.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, it's locked in. Is there 7 shapes in Tetris? Bestie?
Yeah.
Well done, you just won 12 points.
Is there any kind of
done.
informative sort of trivia there, like tetro means 7 or something like that?
I don't know.
Or is
I don't
tet
actually know.
is tet 6 because there's every 1, 2, 3, 4. Every shape is a 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, question 13. Released in 1998, what is the subtitle of the first game in the Thief series? Is it A, The Metal Age? Is it B, Deadly Shadows? Is it C, The Dark Project? Or is it D, Shadow Assassin?
I've had this a few times. It's not the Metal Age and it's not the Dark Project. It's Deadly Shadows or Shadow Assassin. They both sound pretty solid, to be fair. I don't think it's Shadow Assassin. Deadly Shadows. It's more of a thief-themed thing there, isn't it? Deadly Shadows. A thief hiding in the shadows. Not a shadow assassin. He's not killing people. He's thieving things. Shadow Assassin. The Metal Age. It's not the Metal Age. And it's not the Dark... Oh. Dark Project. Thief. I don't think it's Shadow Assassin. Unless he's assessing goods that he's stealing. Thief. Deadly Shadow.
Released in 1998, what is the subtitle of the first game in the Thief series? Is it A, The Metal Age? Is it B, Deadly Shadows? Is it C, The Dark Project? Or is it D, Shadow Assassin?
B, Deadly Shadows. I'm going to risk it. I know I've got to ask the audience, but I kind of feel like if I get there, someone question, well, the second to last, and I'm going to need and ask the audience. Deadly Shadow sounds the most logical to me. I don't think it's Shadow Assassin. B, Deadly Shadows, final answer.
Is it your final answer?
Yeah, it says yeah.
Let's lock it in. Have you ever played many of the Thief games?
No, but I've owned this a few times on PC. I've got it sitting in the other room. It's in there because I had a copy with a disc missing and just never sold it. It's just sat in my bloody thing in my cupboard. So I don't know. It just sounds the most logical, and it rings a bell. I could be wrong. I'm not confident. Put it that way.
Bestie?
Yeah.
Just lost.
Oh!
A couple of points there, mate.
It
was the Dark Project.
No way! The Dark Project.
I was just looking online, actually. I think... I'm going to tell you now. The Dark Project was the first one. The second was called The Metal Age. The third one was called Deadly Shadows. And the other one must be made up.
Oh, so they were real things.
3 of them definitely were. The other one I probably just made up. But listen, you've been a stellar contestant.
Yeah,
I think
I'm happy with that. 10 points, I'm happy. I was happy to take the risk. And I wouldn't have got the Dark Project. I didn't think it was that at all. So it's one of those.
It was a good night's work. Very, very impressive display from yourself.
Thank you, mate.
10 points.
Just out of curiosity, would anyone in the chat what would people have said in the chat?
Skullboy says never would have got that. Never played Thief. Calvjoy said unlucky bestie. They were tough.
Yeah, they were tough.
I know some people have been like googling the answers and stuff, so I don't know. I don't know if people actually know them or what, but
no,
Money Mental said good effort there, Bat.
Nice,
Money
mate.
Mental said yes, I got it. I said C. Dave Repairs said yes, we both said it. So I think maybe Money Mental and Dave Repairs knew it. I think.
Yeah, but if there was like 7 or 8 other people in the chat and they'd all said the wrong answer, it might not have looked so obvious, wouldn't it?
No, Sam Clifford said would have guessed A. It's one of those things. It's very, very tough. Very, very tough.
Well, it's tough in the Pro Series.
Is that a dig? Is that a dig?
No.
Sam Clifford said, well played, Bat.
Thanks everybody. Yeah.
But no, it's been a good stint. We should wrap up. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Please subscribe if you don't already. Next week on, make sure you don't miss it. We've got none other than Money Mental. Who's going to be in the hot seat to try and dethrone Chris. And thanks to Bet for being a stellar contestant. It's a fantastic run.
Good to be here.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Wave at the camera, please, bestie.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.